Santa Maria 1, and I forgot to update the YouTube, but that's fine.
That can be done.
They can be done in post.
You can send me over to the keyboard.
No, it won't update at this point. It's too late. You have to do it before it goes live. But we'll update that part in post. We're playing Santa Maria, designed by 2 people, I believe. It's Christian A. Ostry and Elif Stevenson. I am sorry for butchering all those pronunciations.
I keep forgetting. We like stuff that Oporta has done, and I forget what it is.
Automania!
Automania, that's right.
They also did Capital Lux and Avenue.
I almost bought Capital Lux. They were like really.
I talked you out of it.
You talked me out of it. They
because
were trying
it's
to
3-player only.
They were trying to get rid of them last day of Essen. It was like €7 or something.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah,
I wasn't with you.
No, it was Capital Lux was like they kept Xing out the price and they were down to like €7.
Ugh.
And I had €7 in my pocket.
Oh yeah, but it's 3 players. That's okay.
It's cool. I needed that money to get an expansion we forgot to get for our friend.
Yeah, well, you had to go to an ATM anyway for that. But we're playing Santa Maria, which is a dice drafting tile placement game, which I did a first impressions write-up for my Patreons over on Patreon, which you can go and check out. Link in the doobly-doo if you would like to become a patron and support my video creation and get access to Essen First Impressions. Steve is like setting up and shuffling Claim, which is a game we're not playing right now, but he really wants to play. So,
That's what you claim.
No, not Clam, Claim.
That's yeah. There was a rule that was confusing in the English set of the rules. There was a than instead of a then, and I read a sentence completely differently and was so confused by it. I went on BGG and then Tiff read it and goes, "Oh,
it's a typo.
It's a typo. They just meant then instead of than."
Yep. I thought Capital X doesn't. I thought it was 3 to 5. I didn't think it worked at 2-player. Maggie is saying it's great at 2-player. In which case, I've made a horrible mistake.
You did make a horrible. It was €7.
On the box, it says 3 to 5. I thought. All right, we need the bowls actually.
Okay. Well, the only way we can fix this is to go back in time.
We have a game about that. Go get Loop
so
Inc.
good at 2.
Damn it, Maggie! Do you have any in Mox right now? Like right at this side? Or you don't know because you don't work there anymore? Dang it! I'm sorry for bringing that up.
You really.
I stepped in it.
You did.
Do you want to get the bowls? We just need the little ones. We just need,
Where even are they?
3. They're in the thing.
Little ones or big ones?
We need 2 little ones and 1 big one. So, to set up Santa Maria, each player is going to get a player board. The player boards are different and they're double-sided. There's an A and a B. Just make sure that everybody has the same letter to make sure that they're balanced. So, we're going to play with the A sides. Then you are going to need the central board, which is the market board. And the central board is also double-sided, I believe, for player count. Right? Or is it identical? Might be identical, y'all. Yeah, it's identical, as far as I can see. Okay.
Oh. I opened the front door and everybody came over to see what.
Yep. And then that's all you need from the box. Then we have these nice felt balls.
The Netter's balls.
We have to go to Germany to get more Capital Lux. Actually, isn't Arpisto's Norwegian? Yeah, this is a Norwegian publisher. So, yeah. Alright. Then we have Happiness, which are the creepy smiley face and we're going to put those in a bowl. And then we have Money, which is just money.
You don't want this.
She might. She's old enough to drink. She's not.
You're the one with the dog that likes beer.
She does like beer. And then we have a bigger tray to put the bigger bits, so it's easier to sort them. Check it out. Check
it out.
How did my headache come back? Okay, then every player gets all the stuff of their color. Cool. That's a good starting spot for setup. Coolly. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put all the bits elsewhere. There are tiles. Let's change camera views. So there are monastery tiles, and
Your headache probably came back due to a lack of Haribo.
I highly doubt that. Haribo gives me a headache, but I will eat one. So there are bishop tiles, which have like the bishop on the back, and then there are scribe tiles, which have a dude at a writing desk. You're gonna make a stack of each of those. They're also like slightly different colored browns. Shuffle them, and then you're actually only gonna use 3 of each type in any given game. So you're gonna take all 3, 1 stack, shuffle it, and then you're gonna match it with the color section on the board. And then you don't need the other ones. This game will take place over 3 rounds. Little gray round marker. So you're gonna do the brown ones out there. There you go. Don't need that anymore. Then there's a whole bunch of tiles that have ships on the back. You're going to shuffle those up and make a draw stack. And then there are 4 tiles which have a special ship on the back that has orange sails, which are the starting ones. I keep those separate because they're easier to pick out for setup. But you're gonna have the draw deck of the big ones, and then the 4 starting ones with the starting orange sails. You're just gonna flip those over randomly and put those out here in the docks, which are the starting shipments. Then there are, if you could make, there are 2 different types of Tetris piles. If you could divide those and just put them randomly in a stack.
Okay, done.
Great. So we need all of the 2-piece ones in a stack, all of the 3-piece ones in a stack. There are 3 1-piece Tetris pieces. You're just going to take those, those are the Wanderers, and you're going to put them on this little special corner over here on this little orange part.
Do they go around and around and around
No,
and around and around?
They do not. Then there are 4 extra 2-piece tiles with like a little house. This is a promo, or not a promo, but it's an advanced rules expansion. Just put those in a bag. Put them away. There you go.
Okay.
Yes, I could see Seth loving this game. I really like this game as well. Coolies. Alright, I'm gonna try and get my player board at least into frame. Yeah, I think we can pull it off. That's good enough. Good enough. Yeah, that works. I think I just have that player board camera a little too high. You're gonna take your player tokens. You have 3 wooden discs. You're gonna put 1 on the religion track. You're gonna put 1 on the conquistador track, and then you're gonna put 1 in the market. Then you have monks, and I believe the number of monks you have depends on the number of players. So let me Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, we don't deal with any of that. Cool. Okay. Cool.
Oh, my dog's gone, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. Then we have these Tetris pieces. We're gonna go ahead and put 5 of each type out. This is going to be the market for these. So there's that one. And then there's this one.
Just move this other game that we're not playing out of the way.
Yeah, too many games. So
It says 6 monks. Is there a thing for less players?
no, there's not apparently. We each will get 1 blue dice. So of the dice, you're gonna pull 3 out per each player for each color. So there's gonna be 6 white dice and 6 blue dice. And the blue dice you're gonna put to the side, and then each player will start with 1 blue dice, and then the other dice you can put away.
Oh, goodbye.
Yep. Coolies. Alright, so then the glare is pretty bad. Let me see if I can do something to fix the glare. Turning up the brightness does not fix the glare, incidentally. That helps a little bit. Okay.
I could turn down that light a bit.
I feel like turning it up helps, but I just don't touch it. Okay. That is it for setup. Each player will get 2 pieces of wood, which they're going to put in their storage area. Everything that you get in this game goes on your board, and I mean everything, with the exception of your dice. Get 2 wood. And then the first player gets 3 coins, the second player gets 4 coins. So, I'll go first, I guess. So, I get 3 coins, and Steve will get 4 coins. So there you go. There's that.
Am I going second because you're the one who's most recently been to Rio?
I think it's just so I can teach easier. Alright, so at the beginning of the round, every player is going to roll their blue die. So your blue die is your blue die, and no one can take it from you. And it just hangs out. In this game, resources are somewhat constrained in that everything in this game is limited except for money. So if resources get really low over in the resource pile, they're not replenished. Happiness is not limited. It's these are point tokens. There's numbers written on them. Money is not limited, but these tiles are limited. These tiles are limited, and then all of the wooden resources are limited. They're also limited how many you can have. So this is important. Thank you, sir. You can have no more than 3 of each type of wooden resource. So you can have no more than 3 wood, no more than 3 grain, no more than 3 gold, no more than 3 whatever is in that sack, or no more than 3 gems. If you were to do something that would give you more than 3, you instantly sell those goods for the depicted amount at the bottom of their column. So the goods in this column are worth 1 coin for selling. The goods in this column are worth 2 coins for selling. So if I were to acquire 2 wood, I can only fit 1. I would get the 1 wood, and then I would sell the other one and immediately get 1 coin instead. So that is how that works. Any money you acquire goes here. No limit on how much money you can have. Any happiness you gain throughout the game goes here. No limit on how much happiness you can have. Okay?
So you can just be super happy.
Yep. At the beginning of every round, there's going to be 3 rounds. We roll all of the dice and then put them where they belong on this track. It's kind of an even spread. And then I will teach you the game. So, over the 3 rounds, there are, on your turn, you're going to take 1 action, and we will continue taking turns until everybody has passed. Once you pass, you cannot jump back in and take more actions, and once everybody has passed, the round will end, and we'll do some stuff for like resetting up for the next round. The actions that you can take. You can, I like having a list, you can expand your colony. So, to expand your colony, you buy tiles to have in the colony. There is a typo on the tiles in this game, but there's an FAQ on BGG where the designer has said that the typo is not in the rulebook, the typo is on the tiles. So, to expand your colony, you purchase one of the tiles that is out here. The cost for these 2 square tiles would be 2 wood. However, on the back of the tile, it depicts a wood and a grain. That is a typo. It is 2 wood. It says 2 wood in the rules, and it says 2 wood here on this cheat sheet on the game board. Okay? So that's that. When you purchase, so let's say I spent my 2 wood and I acquired one of these, you take this and you put it on your city grid. You have to put it in the city grid so that it's within the board. You can't bump it out. You can't have it going down. You know, just normal tile placement, not craziness. When you place the stuff, you will get points at the end of the game for rows and columns which you have filled completely. You may not, when you place a tile, cover up anything printed on your board. Like, you just can't. It's not allowed. So I couldn't cover up that conquistador that you can barely see. I would have to, like, place like that. Okay? So yeah, that's expanding your board. Pretty straightforward. Yeah? Makes sense. Easy peasy. The next thing that you may do is activate a single building. So, they call anything on your board that's like printed or like a tile thingy. Basically, if it's not an empty crossroad, it's a building, which is kind of weird because sometimes it's like literally a mountain. It's not really a building. But to activate your buildings, the first building you activate every round will only cost you 1 coin. So if I wanted to activate this building right here, I will put my single coin on it because that's how much it costs, and I gain what is depicted because this is a resource one. I gain a grain and a bag because that is what is pictured. So I put those in my market. That's my turn. Then on a future turn, if I wished to pay to activate an additional building, my second building will cost me 2 coins. Hey, look, I have 2 coins. So I could be like, oh, sweet, I'm going to activate this spot, which lets me gain a wood and increase on the prayer track. So I would gain a wood. Yay! And then I increase on the prayer track. So I move my marker on the prayer track. The prayer track allows you to unlock more blue dice. You can have maximum, I think that was a 6. Ooh. You can have maximum 3 blue dice per player, and you gain those blue dice by crossing the line adjacent to the blue die on the track. In addition, when you cross a spot with a monk, you get to take one of your monks and you get to put them on one of these 6 tiles. The lighter brown tiles, the scribes, these ones right here, they give you like special abilities during the game. And if you are the first person to put your monk down on a spot, it's free. Yay! Is it free or is it 1 coin? Sorry. Let me double check that. It's free! Yay! So, I then, for the rest of the game, would have this ability. And all of the abilities are described in this sheet, and I will talk about them before we are about to start the game. Okay? However, let's say Steve got his dude that far, and so he got a monk, and he's like, oh, I really want to go there. So if you put a monk on a spot that already has a monk, you have to pay 2 coins. If we were playing with a third player, and the third player wanted to go there as well, it would still only cost them 2 coins. So it does not increase if there are more than one. It's
Sagrada rules.
Yeah, it's Sagrada style. So that is what these light brown ones are. Also, at the end of the game, for having your monk on one of the spots, you get the number of happiness depicted at the bottom of the tile. So there's that. Then we have these darker brown tiles. I could instead place a monk on one of the darker brown tiles. These darker brown tiles are in-game scoring, and they're all a little different, and they're all conditional. However, when I place there, I am going to lose 2 points at the end of the game for having a monk on this spot. But then the tile will give me points based on conditions. So for example, this tile, for every completed row or column that I have, if I have one of each type of building in that column or row, I gain 3 points. And I can do that up to 4 times for a max of 12 points. So that tile is really worth 10 points because I lose 2 points by going there, but then would gain 10 points from the tile. So you have to weigh going to those spot tiles because you might not end up getting points there, or it might not be worth it. It's kind of to help prevent the people that just are like, screw it, I'll go there, and if at the end of the game I get more points, I get more points, so I'll go there early. Why not, you know? So that is that. Your third and final option for where to put a monk. And it's the same there. So if you're the first one to go to there, it's free. If you're not the first, it's $2. Same with these ones. These are in-game, these little, like, natives. This is the only place that natives exist in this game, which is really weird. But you go to the natives and they trade, you send a monk to the natives and they give you stuff. So if you go here, you get 2 of the bagged goods, 2 gems, 1 gold, 3 happiness. So, yeah, that's same placement rules. So that is the monks, and that is the prayer track. And the symbol for the prayer track is the praying hands. And that's activating that type of building. So there you go. Alternatively, if I wanted to activate the Conquistador track, I would activate the Conquistador track and move my token up 1 on the Conquistador track. When your token crosses a line that has a gold bar on it, you gain a gold bar. It goes into your supplies. Really easy. At the end of the round, whoever is furthest up on the Conquistador track will get the number of points depicted according to what round it is and how many players. So in a 2-player game, whoever is the furthest will get 4 points in the first round, 5 points in the second round, 6 points in the third round. That's the Conquistador track. Between every round, the Conquistador track will reset completely. So every round, we're starting from scratch on that track. That is activating buildings, and that's the Conquistador. The only other type of building that is unique, that isn't just gain the resource depicted, would be the ships. So if you activate a shipping tile for that one, what you do is you ship the good depicted on the tile to gain, you ship the good depicted on the tile to gain the tile, you flip the tile, and then you put it in the marked row on the side of your board that matches. So this is a happiness one, so I put this here, and for the rest of the game, every time I pass at the end of a round, I will gain 1 happiness for every ship that I have in this row. If I put a ship in this one, I gain 1 prayer, I advance 1 spot on the prayer track for every ship that I have here. I advance 1 for every conquistador for every ship there, and for this one I get 2 coins for every ship that I have there. So that's the shipping one. In addition, at the very end of the game, you flip over all of your ship tiles and you count up the happiness depicted on them. Whoa! That's the shipping action. That's actually like all of the different types of buildings that you can activate. Yeah. The third and final thing that you can do on your turn is use a die to activate a row or column. Blue dice are used to activate a row. And when you activate a row or column, you activate from left to right or from top to bottom all of the spots in that row. So if I were to use my blue 6, I would gain a wood. This dude standing on the road doesn't do anything right now. And I would advance on the prayer track. So I would do those things, and then I would put the die on the prayer track. If a building has any money or any dice on it, it does not activate in that row. But it doesn't stop activation. So, let's say white dice activate the columns. So, if I wanted to activate a white dice on my turn, I draft a white dice and I activate it immediately. So let's say for some reason I did this 4 to activate this conquistador, so I'd get a wood and a conquistador. Sweet. Then on a future turn, let's say that this was a 5. I say, oh, okay, I'm going to activate this 5. So then I activate the 5. The white die prevents me from activating that single spot again, but I continue on, and then I'll activate the wood. I get the wood, and then I put the blue die on the wood. Okay? As you fill in and place tiles with buildings, you will gain more activation spots that will make the dice more powerful, so that when you do the dice activation, it gets you more stuff, it gets you more actions. This is one of those games where the first round is pretty quick, and then the second round is a little slower, and then the third round is like the same. It's like twice as long as the first round.
Right. So. And we're playing 3 rounds?
We're playing 3 rounds. Yep. So, when you pass, you take your marker from the market, and you put it on one of the purple spaces over here, and you gain the bonus depicted. So you either get 2 money, a prayer, a conquistador advance, a ship, or you get this wonder tile, which is a single tile to help you fill in any gaps. And there are only 3 of these in the game, and the only way to get them is to pass and go on that spot. Then, so I would be like, oh, I'm gonna go here. I go up on the conquistador track, and then I ship. So I activate all of my shipping rows gain all of my shipping bonuses, and then I'm done, and then it's Steve's turn. Steve will keep playing until he passes, and then after he passes and does the thing and does his income, we score for Conquistador, which is happiness. Then we reset the Conquistador, and that's it. We reset the Conquistador, and then we play the next round.
And then is that endgame scoring? 3 money is a happiness, each row and column?
Yes. So, in-game scoring. Anything that you acquire in the game that has the happiness symbol surrounded by a purple box means it is in-game points. In addition, you get 1 point for every 3 money you have at the end of the game. You get 3 points for every full column you have in your shipping rows. So every set of 4 that you have. And then for every completed row or column in your board, you get 1 point for every dude who's standing on the road. He's called the Wanderer. You get 1 point for every, or citizen, I think. You get 1 point for every dude on a road that's in that row or column that you complete. So if I completed this column here and this row, this one dude would score for me twice because he's in a completed row and he's in a completed column. Make sense? That's Santa Maria. Let's play.
All right, you go first.
I have to put back all the things that I did to cheat.
I still don't quite understand the whole activating a row and then dice and something, but I'll figure it out.
You use the dice to activate all of the buildings in a row or column.
And then the die goes on the last one?
The die goes on the last one.
Okay.
So that if you were to activate it again, it would be slightly less powerful.
You're slightly less powerful.
I am the most powerful. You don't even know.
Let's play Santa Maria.
Yeah. Oh, that's a really good one. I'm gonna spend my two wood. That's not food. To gain. Oh, at any time on your turn, you can sell goods or buy goods, and the only goods you can buy are the wheat and the wood, and they both cost $3 each. And that is the anytime action that you can do. Boom!
Is there somewhere that shows all the actions you can take?
The only place that shows... There's this. That shows all the actions, or there's this list here. That's your option.
Okay, which is those? Got it.
Which is the written list of that. Okay.
And we can rotate stuff any way we want when we place it.
Yep,
yeah.
You can rotate. You can't flip, but you can rotate. I'm gonna take this one, and I'm going to put it...
oh, we can't flip. That's interesting, because that means the L's can never go the other way.
Yes. That is what that means. I'm gonna do... that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, it's your turn.
So I don't have a wheat, so I can't get one of the fancy tiles.
Hi-yo, what happened to the Nina and Pinata? We don't talk about that? I don't really know. Hi, River Bottom Studios. Over in Twitch. We don't talk about the other ships. They're gone now.
I'm going to pay 3 for a wheat.
Okay. It's a bad idea. Okay, that's fine. Do you play your game?
Hey, not everyone that tried to colonize...
I'm going to do 5.
America from Europe knew what they were doing.
I'm activating my 5 row.
Some of them were actually really incompetent.
So that's a dude. This one's a dude on the road, and I don't get anything. Bad. He's useless during the game. That's a gem. I get a blue gem. That is a wood and a conquistador. So I go up on a conquistador track. And then that is another wood. So I have another wood. And then that was my turn. Now it's Steve's turn.
I would like to buy a tile.
Okay. Alex?
I'd like to buy a vowel, actually. So for a wheat and 2 wood, I will buy one of these awesome tiles. I'm going to buy one of the ones that's awesome. I'll buy this one.
It's very important to note the tiles get wiped at the end of the round, and then 5 new ones will come out. So.
Your turn.
It is my turn. I'm going to take this 5 die to activate this row. Oh, sorry. This die goes here because it ended the row. And then I will get a green and a up on the Conquistador track. And that's all I get. And then this one goes down to this Wanderer dude.
So shipping is you get one of the ship goods?
You ship what is on the tile, so you discard what's on the tile.
So you need to have it to ship. Mm-hmm. When you activate things, do you have to do them starting?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I can't. So I could get something and then ship it, but
you can't.
But not with that because that one starts with the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want to have a good before you activate.
Great.
Yep, and remember you can spend a single dollar to activate a single building, which is why it would have been cheaper to do that to get green.
It probably would have been cheaper.
It would have been cheaper by $2.
It would have been a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
But I'm going to use this 4 that I rolled to get 2 green and a bag of good. And then I put the 4 on the last thing I activated, yeah? So we will get 2 green and a bag of good. And then Tiffany went because it was her turn.
Dungeon works, not dragon works. My bad. Whoops. Sorry. So confused.
Oh, it's totally Dungeon Works.
Yep. Okay. I am going to buy a tile. Oh, the triple ones I didn't say. They cost 2 wood and a green. So I'm going to spend 2 wood and a green, and I'm going to get... do some minor rotation for my brain. I'll get this one. Oh, I didn't describe the special tiles.
Are the cities turn a thing into another thing? That's what that little or arrow is?
Yes, that's what those ones are. Okay, the special tiles. Hang on, you'll want to know this. So this one, mathematics. When you retire, so when you pass, take back to your storage all coins from one building in your colony that you activated with coins. That's pretty good. So if you spent $3, that's pretty good. The other one is, you may use blue dice to activate columns instead of rows. That's pretty nice. That's a good one. And then the last one is, whenever you use a die to activate a row/column, you gain 1 coin for every 2 colonists in that row or column. Rounded down. Those are the dudes. There's also chicks, I should say. The people. Then the in-game scoring ones, the one I already talked about. For each row or column that contains at least 1 farm, 1 forest, 1 mountain, and 1 city, you'll get 3 points. Then the other one is if you build a square. So if you have a 3x3, you get 4 points. If you have a 4x4, you get 7 points. If you have a 5x5, you get 10 points. And then the last one is you score 1 point for each colonist that is connected to your town hall by an uninterrupted road.
Wow. Is it my turn?
The town hall is the blue tile. The blue city on your board, which I have already screwed up.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
I'm going to take that 1 and activate my 1 column. So I'm going to ship, which does nothing.
No, you could ship. You have goods.
Oh, I totally do.
Yeah, you have goods now.
So I could ship this for 2 happiness?
No. No, you get this. And you put it... You do that. And then now you have that.
But why does it have 2 happiness on the back?
At the end of the game. Whenever they're in purple boxes, it's end of game points. Yep.
Okay, and you can only ship 1 thing, or could you ship multiple?
You can ship 1 good.
Okay.
Every time you ship.
Great. That colonist does nothing.
Whew. Right.
So these farms interrupt roads? I guess?
What?
There's the whole, I don't know what an uninterrupted road is, but...
I think it has to be direct. I think anything interrupts. When something ships, it instant replaces.
Okay, but I do get another green I'm at my max of 3, and then I get a wood. And then this goes here.
Yep.
It's Tiffany's turn.
It is Tiffany's turn. Tiffany's turn. Tiffany's turn. I'm going to take this 6. Actually, no, there's 2 6s. I'm going to take this 3. And I'll do activate that, so I get a wood. And I get a prayer. And I get another gem. It's crazy. Boom. Can you have 3 grain? You can have 3 grain. You can have exactly 3 grain.
4.
No more.
Gets me a wood and a Keystador.
What a kawinky dink. Raph16 just watched my video on painting my Sin Mystics. That's so funny. There you go. And now we're streaming Santa Maria. That's over on Twitch, by the way, if you were concerned. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so. Alright. I will take this 6, and I activate that to get a blue gemstone, which is my max number of gemstones, and then I get a wood, and then I get another prayer advancement. And then that goes there. And it's Kairos' turn again.
So do towns interrupt roads?
Yes!
But why? They're towns. You can just go through them.
Anything interrupts the road.
That's dumb.
If it's not just a solid thing of rows, it interrupts. Or roads.
It's dumb.
You're dumb.
Wow.
I said it.
Wow.
Yep. It's your turn, by the way.
Well, I'm gonna get another tile.
You're gonna get another tile? What is this? Okay. That's fine. Whatever. I've screwed myself already. Dang it! Yeah, most people pronounce it Cares, but it's Kairos. It's a Portuguese name. So, yeah. It's like Cairo, but it's an E instead of an O.
Okay.
Oh, these were from an example. It's like, we didn't pass yet. I will pay to also build a tile. And I will build this tile. He's not worth any points. I'm gonna put it right there.
You're not worth any points.
That hurts.
But I'm gonna use this 6 and then get a ruby.
That's not a ruby.
I guess, yeah.
It's a sapphire.
And then I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray for my sapphire.
Color blindness.
I'm gonna pray for my sapphire to become a ruby.
I'm gonna spend $1 to activate my shipping. So I'm gonna ship. Boop. To get this gem from here, and it goes in the Conquistador track.
You're a gem.
Aww, that's so nice.
And then I might pay $1.
You might pay $1.
Oh, it instant replaces.
Oh, yes, sorry. I was enthralled by you throwing your $1.
Dollar coins, y'all.
Ow! That would hurt so much.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay.
What you gonna pay?
A coin. To activate building.
Building?
Building.
A building?
Building.
What building you gonna activate?
Should we, we could totally put our monks on the spaces between the tiles so I don't accidentally cheat and use them.
No, because it'd be really obvious if you used one.
Yeah, that's true. Do you...
I wonder if my headache's coming back because the Dayquil wore off.
It's It's entirely possible. I'm going to activate this, which gets me a wood and a prayer.
Wood and a prayer.
And then it's your turn.
Are you living on a prayer of wood?
I swear we will make it.
Whoever is highest on this pass column gets to go first, which is something I didn't mention, but I'm mentioning it now.
I don't know. I love games that do this, that put the thing on a track.
I do enjoy that. However, I feel like that they're too big for the discs, I think is why they're not there. Oh, do Tiffany and Steve Kairas know how it's pronounced? That's true. We might not know how our name is pronounced. You only have what your family told you to go on.
It's been suggested.
Also, hi, Efka.
It's been suggested that I don't care as much as I'm supposed to. As I ought to.
You cares a lot.
Use guys cares a lot.
You guys cares a lot. He drinks heavily. Do I want to activate another building even though I can't ship? I think the answer to that
you
is
can have 3 green.
Yeah.
You just can't have 4.
I already answered that.
Okay.
I really want to do 2 things right now, and I can't do either, and it sucks. But you're out of money, honey, and there's no more dice. You could do things to get money, but do I think you'll do it?
What are the things I can do to get money?
I'm not going to tell you. If you weren't listening during the rules explanation because you were looking at your phone.
I was tweeting. I was retweeting your tweets.
Uh-huh.
I'm
gonna get my blue die. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass, and I'm gonna do the prayer track so that I get my second blue die. Which, here's the funny thing: when you get the blue dice, you roll them and you get to use them immediately. But because I passed, I don't get to use it anymore because that would be another action. So I actually don't get it. But if you manage to do something, oh, I take that back. I'm not passing. I'm going to activate my prayer building. There we go. And then I do the prayer thing, and then I get a blue die. So I now have a blue die to use, and I get to place a monk. And I'm going to place the monk that lets me use the blue dice in columns.
I feel like some combination cheating.
Yeah, that was a rule I forgot to teach you. That's why people watch the whole playthrough.
Don't learn the game from the teaching, especially if you're one of the people playing.
Can I have some of your cider?
Yeah.
I didn't buy myself a beer.
I'm gonna sell things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sell a ruby.
It's not a ruby.
A blue ruby.
A blue ruby does not exist.
I'm gonna sell a blue ruby for $2.
Yeah, okay.
And you haven't passed yet, have you? Miss Take Backsies. It's your turn.
Okay. There you go. Thank you. I just wanted a sip. I'm going to activate the blue, which I'm going to do... Oh, it's a 4, Tiffany. Jesus. Do I want to ship? Or I think I'm going to ship. Yeah. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do it as a column to get wood and to do the Conquistador track to get a gold. And then I get to ship, and I'm going to ship a wood there to get that, to get me 2 money. Honey. And that is my turn, and then I replace.
Wow. I'm gonna sell one thing for 1 coin. Your turn.
I'm gonna sell this gold for 2 coins. And then it is your turn. Your monks on the board are really mixing me up.
I'm gonna pay 2 coins. So wait, are these... But is this 2 coins for, like, the whole game? When do these reset?
End of the round.
Okay. So I'm gonna pay 2 coins to get a wood. Your turn.
I'm gonna pay 3 coins to activate... Oh... Actually, I was like gonna activate a thing, and now I don't want to activate a thing, which means there was no reason for me to sell the gold. That's fine.
Yep.
That's fine. It's all good. I'm going to pass, and I'm gonna do the shipping action when I pass. To ship these 2 blue gemstones.
What?
For there to get another $2.
What?
And then I...
Should I have gotten a happiness when I did that?
No. Watch. So now I passed. So now I do my retirement income. So I get, I got the 2 coins early, which I shouldn't have.
I was going to say, yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
I shouldn't have gotten the 2 coins, but it's fine. It works out now. Because I didn't spend them, so it's okay. But I would get 2 coins for everything I have shipped here, which is 4 coins. And then I go up 1 on the Conquistador truck. And then I am done for the round. And so now it's Steve's turn. How is your board in frame? Could be better.
Those should just go up.
There you go. You're in frame now.
I'm gonna get another tile. Alright, I got another tile. Your turn.
Okay.
But you passed.
I did. Yep.
So I should take a turn.
You should.
And I should pass.
Or just take a turn. I guess there's nothing
There's really nothing I can do.
So you pass.
Boop.
You gonna pray?
Yep.
Pray about it. So where are you gonna put your monk? Also, you get your blue die. And you roll it right now. Which doesn't matter, because you're gonna re-roll it at the beginning of the next round.
Is that whenever you activate a column, you get coins equal to the number of colonists?
For every 2 colonists, you get a coin.
You get 1 coin.
Wow, you already have 2 columns done?
Yep.
Wow, Kairos.
Yep.
Wow. It's like you've played games before.
So wait, that's whenever you pass, you can take a coin back? But you said you take the coins back at the end of the round anyway.
No, they get discarded.
Oh, it's you take it.
You pick 1 building and you get the coins back.
Neat.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to take that monk. I'm going to put it somewhere.
I'm sorry. This just doesn't work. Because they don't fit, and it causes the pieces...
They fit well enough.
No, they don't.
They fit well enough.
I would say a comment, but this is a family-friendly stream.
I'm going to lose 2 points.
Okay, well, yeah, you're pretty close to getting a 3x3 anyway. Okay. That is the... Oh, and then you get a happiness. You're happy. Make sure it's a 1-pointer, please. Okay. There's 100 pointers in here. It's like, okay.
I'm just going to get 100 points.
Okay, and then these go back, and then Tiffany is the furthest at the Conquistador track, so I get 4 happiness. Because we're happy about that, I guess. And then that advances, and then this resets. And then these all wipe and are out of the game.
They go back to Chris Bryan.
No, Chris Bryan didn't design this game. Can you put 5 of each out? And then you will re-roll your blue dice. Any money that you have on your player board goes away. Any money in your warehouse stays. And then all of the white dice get re-rolled. And you will re-roll all of your blue dice. Oh, I could be using our beautiful dice tray. What am I thinking?
Yeah, you could be using a beautiful dice tray.
I'm gonna use... This is not my beautiful dice tray. Sorry. Oh, it's so nice.
Sometimes I do feel like a couple of talking heads on this stream.
We are a couple of talking. I get it. Wow! 3 columns gonna get developed this round. There you go. I'm gonna use dice tray to roll my blue dice.
I'm gonna use the dice tray to roll my blue dice.
They almost rolled the same for both of us. That is really
great.
Sorry, Willie. We will be doing Christmas streams. Never. Do we have a Christmas game?
Yeah, it's called Who Can Eat the Advent Calendar Faster.
Eat? Yeah.
We'll eat the contents of the Advent Calendar faster. Don't play with the Lego one.
Steve was higher on the track because he prayed, so Steve gets to go first. You're welcome.
That was my choir of angels.
Psst, something.
Do we get more money?
No.
Oh no! I just got the happiness. I didn't get any money from shipping.
Yeah, you have to ship to get money. You have to set it up.
To knock it down.
Yeah.
What is the thing I can do to make the dice different colors?
Nothing. You can do another thing that I forgot.
What's that?
You can spend a wood or a grain to change the value of a die.
Okay, that's
huge. Sorry.
I had a huge surplus of
I'm
those.
sorry. No, it wasn't that. You can pay... Oh, God, this is awful. You can pay 1 coin per pip, which you wish to change. Decreasing or increasing, but it does not wrap.
Okay, well, I'm going to activate row 1, or column 1.
That's a huge rule, and I'm sorry.
So it's fine.
So tired.
So I'm going to ship.
Whoa, I might make coffee, but the idea of coffee just makes my head hurt.
No, actually, I'm going to spend a what? I'm going to... No, wait, no. I'm going to activate 6. And I'm going to get a blue ruby, and then pray. Your turn.
I'm going to spend 2 coins now that I remember that rule to make this into a 5 to activate this row. So I get a wheat. I go up on the conquistador track. I get a wood. And then I go up on the conquistador track again.
You're welcome.
The rare blue rubies. Oh yeah, Winter Carcassonne! There's Winter Carcassonne! Yeah!
I'm gonna take that
Letters
one.
to Santa love letter. Yeah, you're right, Willie. I think they did a Christmas special.
I'm gonna ship that
rare
blue ruby. That'll get me 2 points at the end of the round. And then I will get 1 happiness.
I have nothing that produces... Oh, I have one thing that does bags.
Colonist does nothing, then I get a wheat. Colonist does nothing, then I get a wood. And the 1 goes and covers the wood. Your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a tile for 2 wood and green. Get that one, which lets me turn a blue gemstone into 3 happiness. Pretty great. Do that. Steve's turn.
I'm gonna pay a buck.
Oh yeah, TTR Nordic Countries has Santa.
Change a 3 into a 2. And then I will activate this column, so I will get blue ruby.
Oh, TTR Nordic Countries when it snows is a great one. I like
I'm
GTR
gonna,
Nordic
I'm gonna
countries. We should
pay
play
a,
it.
I'm gonna pay a wheat
We
for
still
2
have that
happiness.
one.
You see that? You see that? I'm paying a wheat for 2 happiness. Don't know why I did it. And then I get a wheat and a bagged good. And then I pray, which gets me another monk. I'm gonna get the magic colonist thing. And then I get a wit. And then it is Tiff's turn.
Tiff a turn. I'm gonna activate the 6-row column on my thing. So I get a blue gemstone, but then I turn that gemstone into 3 happiness immediately. So whatever.
Wow, way to just give handouts to your populace.
And then I get wood, and then I go up on the prayer jacket. And then it's Kyrus' turn.
I'm gonna buy a tile. And I'm gonna do stuff with that tile I bought.
Wait, you have to buy it first.
Yeah.
And then you place it. That's the only stuff
Yeah.
you get to do with
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
you're aware
I
that.
know.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Just checking. A Santa-themed operation. That's weird. Blue Rubies is the name of a band. Good job. There you go. And Feast for Odin has Christmas tiles? Maybe, are they promos, Kabuki Kid?
I'll do that. Okay.
Okay.
I've done what I needed to do.
You have... Oh, sorry. This should be here.
Oh, this also went all the way down.
That's so nice. Just ask me what you'd like me to do, and I'll try my best to help.
Okay, then. One of our robots.
Hey, it's 2017. What do you want to do? Fill your house with robots. Woo!
That listen to everything you say.
Yeah, robots.
Yeah. Don't do it. Okay.
Do you think if I said, "Hey robot, play me some non-copyrighted, YouTube-friendly music," they would?
I mean, maybe. Probably not. If you just say Andrew Applepie, it works. Because I pay for his stuff, so I'm allowed to broadcast his things. I paid 2 coins to make that a 5 to activate it again.
Wait, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer operation, you operate on the Yeti from the claymation. Is Rudolph the one operating?
I go up on the Conquistador track, which gets me
Rudolph does all the surgeries because if the
again.
power goes out, he's got a light.
You know what? That makes some sense. That makes some sense. Just like a little tiny bit. It's your turn. Snowtails! I like Snowtails. Willie likes Snowtails. Snowtails!
No tails like snowtails. I'm gonna use this 3, and I'm gonna get on a wood and a prayer.
I was like, I should eat more, but I'm not, because we're going to dinner. I forgot that we were going to dinner tonight.
And then...
What time does that place close?
So, wait, do I put this on the last one that I activate, or can I cover up this empty tile?
It's the last one on the tile, period. Or no, it's the last building. I think
That's
it's the
important.
last spot, period. Oh no, it's the last one activated. It's the last building.
Okay, so it covers up that, but I get $2, don't I?
So I cheated. So I should not get another
Totes cheated.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you a whole line of game bags and call them Totes cheated.
Toad's cheating. That would be so good. What's the name of that restaurant we're going to? What's the name of it?
Bergerac.
You're gonna have to type it. Yeah, it's the Karuba. No, the Kubla Khan vlogs. Also, Steve had colored hair for
What?
those cons.
Did I?
Yeah, bleached your hair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the things I forget.
Want to see? They're open till 9:30. Perfect. Okay. That's what I wanted to check. Dibbity dum dum dee. Well, I wanted to ship, but it's not great. Not great. I guess I will spend $1 to activate that to get one of the rare blue rubies. I don't remember which KublaCon video it was. But yeah, we played with Lily.
We were up, I think we had just moved up here and then we went down to KublaCon maybe?
No, I meant
That
which
sounds
day.
right.
But yes,
Oh.
it was the 2014 or no, 2015 KublaCon. Yeah, that is sort of the argument. Just because they're winter themed doesn't mean that they're Christmas themed, which is fine. I actually just want winter themed ones, I guess.
I'm gonna do this 5 to activate, which gets me a prayer, a wood, and a conquistador. And that gets me another monk.
And your third die. Roll it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A 3. What good fortune.
And place your monk.
You know, if it was on the track, I would have remembered. What is that? For a forest, a farm, a mountain, and a city?
Yeah, it's a hard one to do. I looked at doing it last game.
I mean, I probably just need to do for every person connected to my...
Total.
Every person connected to my thing.
That is 3 points. Max 12? What? Then it has to be able to go through things. How does that even work?
I mean, I'm at 4 now. I think you just have to build a certain way.
Oh, yeah. No, you're at 5, honey. You're at 5.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to sell this gold. I'll activate my 3 column first, actually, to get a wheat and a conquistador, which gives me another gold. And then I can trade in this blue ruby for 3 happiness.
Does this explain the scholar tiles?
It's
Is
no,
it a-
it's on this. It's on the back of the historical thing.
Of course it is.
You could solo it, but there's a competition for the most highest on the conquistador track. Otherwise, I mean, you could solo it and see how many points you get.
What did you say was my turn again?
It is, yes.
Probably should have done the blue dice can activate columns. But that's fine. I'll pay $1 to change this to a 4. And then I will get a bag of goods and 3 Rosenberg grain. That's what they are, you know.
Sure.
They're from Rosenberg Games.
Great.
That's what I'm getting. Oh,
Okay.
and then this goes all the way to the end.
Anytime action to sell that gold to get 3 coins, and I'm going to use 2 of those coins to ship. Yeah. I will ship that one. And I will ship this bag and this piece of wood for this happiness piece. That goes right there. And then insta reply. Just when I got rid of the bag. Steven.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. I think after this game, I have to walk the dogs, and then do one last stream, and then I think go to dinner.
Yep. Bought a tile.
You bought a tile?
Yep.
How dare you? Do I want to do a thing? I feel like... Yes, I definitely want to do that. So I'm going to sell this gold to get $2 more, and then I will spend the $3 to activate the shipping tile up here to ship 1 grain to get that one. Which I'll put there, and then it's Kairos' turn. Holy smokes.
I'm gonna do a 3 to turn a grain into 2 happiness. I'll do a 3 and for 1, and then I'll ship. Yeah, I think I gotta do that one. A ruby.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Put it in the prayer though.
Yep.
All right.
And then a conquistador and another greenback.
I'm going to go ahead and
instant replace.
Pass. And I will take. I will do the prayer track to bump up to get a monk to put there. That says, when I retire, I gain a thing. And hey, look, I just retired, so I get some money back. It's very nice. In addition, I get 4 money. I go up on the Conquistador track. I get another prayer, and then I get a happiness. Shipping is important.
Shipping is very important.
Hello, I am so horrible. Genevera? How do you say that name?
Generva.
Geneva?
Hi, Generva.
I hope that's how you say your name. Hello. Alright, your turn. Thank you. I'm gonna set up for the next one. What?
I'm probably gonna activate a building. Am I gonna activate a building?
You should definitely punch games that you have owned for 2 years. Just clock them right across.
And then post pictures of just the punched, dented front to be seen.
Just to be sure that we know that you did it. I'm sorry, like, the setup right now in front of me is just too good. Like, it's just, there's a board game on the table, and there's the mic and the camera and the lights, and then just, like, stack of board games just out of frame that I'm like, want to play.
I think getting a wheat and a thingy good makes sense. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting those conquistador points. Okay. And then I pass. Woo! Is there a bonus for completely filling out a board?
Nope. I mean, but like you get more points for the colonists. Colt Express. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a pain in the butt.
I'm gonna
punch.
pass and go here, and then just get a colonist.
Okay, are you done? I don't know if you can tell from Steve's board, but it is way fuller than mine, so he's either cheating or really good at this game. But he's probably gonna win.
Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, and then I do my game
So you
stuff.
get $2 and a prayer and a happiness. So I do your prayer for you.
I get a happiness.
Cool. And then would you like to roll your blue dice?
And then, I discard that money that I spent.
Yes.
And these go away forever.
I like our little dice
2 3s and a
box.
1. That's a good dice box.
Okay, so there's that, and there's that, and there's that, there's that. Oh wow, we did a Yahtzee!
Whoa!
Ah! Okay.
Or would it be called a Santa Maria?
Maybe. But, I am higher than you on the track. Oh, do you have a 4x4? Oh, that's gross.
Mm-hmm.
Kairos, that's gross. You're gonna get way more points than me.
Oh, please
Yeah,
go
we
back
need
to
to-
Chris Bryan.
There, it's not,
Chris Bryan, you can have your tiles back.
not Chris Bryan's game. And if you notice, let's go back anyway. And this, I get 5 happiness from the Conquistador
Yeah, you
track.
do. Oh, it's like
That's money.
it's like Reworld. If you don't remember the bonus, you don't get it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get like way more in-game points than me, I feel. Alright, last round. Last round! And I go first because I was higher on the track. There's one of every die, eh? Well, I'm gonna take the 6 because the 6 gets me a blue ruby, which I immediately convert to 3 happiness. And then I also get a wood, and I go up on the prayer track, which lets me do a monk, and lets me roll my last blue die, which is super helpful for the last round. And the monk that I'm going to do, I feel like I should probably go for some of the game score. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it for me to do that though. So I think instead I will go here to just get a gold bar.
No, right, because you can do that.
Yep. Okay, Steve's turn.
You know that whole turn a resource into another resource is pretty great.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're pretty great.
Hey, how do I get a blue 6?
You spend money to do it. Oh, this is here.
I spend a lot of money to do it.
Yeah, you spend $3 to do it. Colt Express is a good store game. I've only ever played it at conventions. I don't think Steve's ever played it. It's not really my kind of game.
I'm gonna do the.
It's a good con game though.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna ship nothing
Okay.
and then get 2 blue rubies.
I'm gonna activate this 5 to get a blue ruby and a wood. I hate that you made it a thing. And I go up on the Conquistador and then I get 2 more wood, which I can only get 1 of, so the other one sells immediately.
I activate.
I just need to do the hood right now. It's getting serious.
I activate this 3, so I get a prayer
Living on a prayer.
and a wood, and then I get $2 because I'm awesome.
You are something. Wow, that would be awful. I'm gonna activate the 5 row to get a bag.
Oh crap!
And then I get wheat. And then I get a conquistador. And then I get another conquistador, which gives me a gold. And then I do another wood, which I can't take, so I get $1. And then that's that. Okay.
I pay $3 to turn a 3 into a 6, which is horrifically expensive,
Wow, for 2 wood
but awesome for 2 wood and a prayer.
and a prayer. Yeah.
Which gets
And
me
you
a
get-
monk.
Yep.
And with that monk, can we share those spaces?
Yes, but you have to spend $2. Any space with monks, you have to spend $2 if there's already a monk there.
Oh, but otherwise it's free.
Yes. So according to the poll, Azul and Santa Maria tied for what we should play next. That's like a big game. But Steve voted for Indian Summer, and Steve's vote outweighs anybody else's vote from the internet. So we're going to play Indian Summer as our last game for the night, for the day. After we walk the dogs, I think. I think that makes the most sense. Because it's sunset. It's dusk.
Do I have any of those? It's a forest, a town, a mountain.
Yeah, that one's really tough.
It's really hard to do that.
Your town hall counts as a city, but you have one there. You have a mountain, you have a forest, a mountain, a farm, and a town. You have one there.
I'll just do that then.
And if you just need a mountain to have that one there.
I don't remember what I did. Oh.
And you need a mountain
What
on
did
that
I do?
one
I paid the money to do that.
to make it a 6, and then you prayed, which got you a monk. Yep. Okay. I had a plan. It was a great plan. I have forgotten my plan.
You should have planned it, Janet.
Name's not Janet. I'm gonna do this 4 to do a wood, which I can't take. So I get $1, and then Conquistador truck, and then I ship. And I will ship a bag and a piece of gold. Ah! For this one. There you go. And then insta replace.
Oh.
Those blue ruby gems.
I am going to take this one
Mm-hmm.
and ship. And I am going to ship a blue ruby and a bag of goods to get that, which is 4 points. Prayer one. And then I just get happiness.
Yeah.
And then I get a thingy into my farm, but I can't store it. Oh, I probably should have sold one of those. Oh well.
I mean, selling is an
Fine.
anytime action.
It just gets me... Oh, you can sell anytime?
Yeah, it's an anytime action.
Okay. Well, that just gets me $1. And then I get a wood, and then because I had 2 colonists in that row, I get $2 more.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 wood and a wheat to buy this tile, which I'll put right there, and then it's Steve's turn.
And then I'm going to spend 2 wood and a wheat to buy, I think it is this tile. Yep.
Okay, I'll take the last die, and I will convert it. Oh, it's 2. I will spend $1 to make it into a 3. And then I will activate that. So I get a wood, I get a prayer, I get to ship, which I'll do in a second, and then I get a gem. So for my shipping, I will use this gem which I had on my board, plus the wood that I had to do that, and then I get that gem. And then it's Steve's turn.
And then I spend another wheat and 2 wood to complete my 5x5.
Oh, so gross. Wow, you did a really good job filling out your board. I have a 4x4 almost.
If you give me a board and like
true.
Tetris style
It's
tiles,
true.
I don't care about winning
Which
the
is
game.
why he wants to play Indian Summer, because the point of the way to win the game is to fill the board. The first to fill the board wins the game. So Indian Summer is basically Steve's jam.
Just like strawberry, raspberry, rhubarb mixed together.
This would have gotten replaced. Ah! Look at that tile! Look at that beautiful tile.
You're a beautiful tile.
Aww. Alright, I'm gonna spend $1 to make this into a 4 because that
What?
tile is too pretty. And then I will get a wheat and a sack. I want to know what's in the sack. And then I get to ship, which is great because I'm gonna ship a wheat, a gem, and a sack. Because hell yeah, for that guy. And then I get a conquistador, which gives me a gold. Boom.
Oh, I didn't realize that this was only for white dice, but I don't think I've done it for blue anyway.
It's not for white. It's just when you activate a column. It's just by default.
Oh, sorry. I don't think I've done it on rose.
Oh, yeah.
But it's possible I did, unless I've cheated, and this is an asterisk game.
I mean, I sort of didn't teach you a crucial row. So no, it's row or column. It's just the picture that shows a row. A column.
Oh,
It's
okay.
row or column.
Um,
Oh, you two, all the dorbs. I don't know what we did that was cute, but I wouldn't doubt that we did something.
Oh, timing!
Hey, what are we gonna do when we stop streaming and the adorableness of our relationship is no longer validated by the internet? How will we know that we love each other?
That'll be validated by the freaking animals.
Oh my god. The dogs. F the dogs, dude. Xena. I went to bed like an hour after Steve because I was working late. And I get into bed.
Are these lady colonists?
Yeah, there's lady colonists.
They're just really built.
Yeah, they're on the cover. There are ladies building the friggin' houses, and there's a lady with a big old wheelbarrow. And
yeah.
I'm like, this game was more diverse in like their cover art and like just their thing than like 90% of games.
No, I only saw
Yeah.
ones with mustaches. I'm like, well, these ones don't have mustaches.
It's whitewashed as all hell, which is a problem.
But there's lady colonists.
But it's yeah. Oh, Steve's "you're a cute tile" comment. I didn't even hear it. But anyway, I go to bed an hour after, and Xena like moves a little bit and growls, but she sleeps directly in between us.
Instant replace.
And so I lay there for a little bit, and then Xena decides she wants under the covers. So she squirms her way under the covers, and then wants to move and be laying like right against me as like a little spoon under the covers. And so I'm like, okay, knowing that she'll eventually overheat and want to squirrel her way out. So I fall asleep, and right about when I fall asleep, she decides she's too hot, so she squirrels her way out and then gets on top of the covers, which screws up the covers for me. And I'm like, God damn it. So eventually I fall asleep again, to be woken up by Xena fleeing the spot in between us because Ichi has come up on my other side and now wants to be my little spoon on that side. So Ichi wakes me up at like, I don't even know, like 1 or 2 in the morning because she wants me to snuggle her and she wants to be my little spoon, which is great. So I do that. And I pet her and like all this other stuff, and then she falls asleep, and then at some point she overheats and wakes me up by wandering off and chasing Xena from whatever corner of the bed Xena has moved to, and then
Okay,
Xena
fine.
comes and jumps back in between Steve and I. And then at some point
These
Steve's
two.
alarm goes off, which is before my alarm, and so Steve gets up out of the bed and makes Xena go outside. Whoa, holy smokes.
No,
And when
there's
Xena comes
no
back
one.
inside, she just
There's
jumps
conquistador.
straight on top of me and then just decides that's where she's going to hang out for like the next hour until my alarm goes off. So
Your
Xena just
turn.
slept on top of me for an hour and I couldn't get her to move. And that was my night of dogs, and it was an unusual night, and it was awful. I love them and they're cute, but oh my god. Ugh. I get 3 points for completing a row, but I get way more points for just picking that up. So it's one of those questions of, can I pick it up? I mean, I think the answer is yes. I am going to activate that to get a ruby. God damn you for making me call them rubies. They're not rubies. Yeah, I don't know how to make them not be on the bed. It's just, they have beds on the floor, and in the summer, EG sleeps on the floor, but yeah. We need to work on that one.
Life's hard.
I think we just need to make them not sleep on the bed. But it's cold, and Xena doesn't have fur. Let's make her a little blanket spot.
Well, I'm out of dice, but I'm flush with cash.
You have $4.
I am flush with cash to do whatever I want.
Uh-huh.
I can do whatever I want.
I'm worried for our financial future.
It is my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I'm out of dice.
Have fun! Enjoy your snow, Madborna. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. How do you get them to not sleep on your bed, Angela? How you doing, Kairos? Yeah, we could lock them out of the bedroom, but I don't know if I want to do that.
I'm gonna go up the Conquistador track and get...
Plus, Xena uses, we kennel her in our bedroom, and so our bed is like her kennel bed. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's on us.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna pay $3 to make this into a 4.
Wow.
To activate this one. So I get a wheat, I get a sack, and then I ship. And I'm going to ship. I'm not getting a lot of in-game points from my board. Let me tell you right now. I'm going to ship the wood, the gem.
How do you get in-game points from your board?
The completed rows and colonists in the rows. I've told you that.
Wait, what?
For every completed row or column that you have,
Mm-hmm.
this one, you get 1 point per colonist in that row or column.
Oh! Holy moly.
Yeah, you've been doing that. In addition to, like, this one, which just, like, or that and that one.
Oh.
Which just, like, makes it more lucrative
Wow.
for you.
That's
yeah.
okay, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? It's my turn, yeah.
Yeah, Ichi will sleep on the bed sleep on the floor beside me in the summer. But, yeah.
Well then, I definitely need to do that. These ones are 2 wood?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna do those 2 to get another wood. Your turn.
I'm gonna get another monk. If I had the money, which I will, I could do it to score points if I completed a thing, which requires me getting wood, which I don't want to get. Ugh, but I need to get 1 wood, which I can't really get. I will sell this gold as a free action for $2, and then I will use those $2 to pick up wood and prayer.
Okay, so yeah, we don't get anything for completely filling out our board. I thought we just didn't get anything.
No,
When-
well,
yeah,
I said
when I
it.
asked
Well,
that,
you
yeah.
we talked about that one.
Yeah, I just ignored it.
Yeah, slash forgot. Do I want wood and Conquistador or wood and prayer? I'm gonna go wood and prayer. So wood and a prayer.
Okay. I'm gonna buy a tile. Which I oh so desperately need.
I've seen the doll bed, Willie. It's so cute.
Your turn.
Yeah, Xena, we just need, like, something warm for her, because she gets cold. I am going to spend $3. Do I want to spend $3? Or I could just do that. Oh, interesting. Hi, H. I'm gonna spend the $3 to ship. And I will ship
I wish I had one more dollar.
that and that. You can sell your wheat for $1
No, but I mean, that gives me 2, but I would need 3 to activate something else.
for that. Boom.
Yeah. I am actually just going to pass.
What you gonna pass? Yo, you're gonna get the Wanderley token?
Yep. And then I do stuff.
Yep. So, wow, Kairos. So you get $2. You get to go up 3 on the prayer track. 1, 2, 3. And you get 1 happiness.
But I can't use those for anything on this round because I just passed, right?
Yes. So you're done. If you got a monk though, and you can use your money on your monk.
Oh.
So
Roy.
I would either go for happiness. I would just go for happiness.
Yes.
But that one you have to pay money for. So just do that one because it's free. So you get the 3 happiness now.
That's the one that says 30 on it?
No, not in fact.
Okay, well, I'm going to change these in for a 10. Because I'm great.
Well, I could sell these both to get... At the end, you just sell money. Sell stuff for money. And then score for money. But... I could sell everything and have 1 more activation. But it's not really worth it. So I will sell everything for $3. And then I will pass.
Where are you going to go?
I could pray, and then I get a monk. I mean, I'm gonna pray a bunch anyway, but if I pray now, I'll get 4, so I'll get 2 monks, which would be good. So I'm gonna pray now, which does that, and then I spend $2 to go here because I have the 3x3. Actually, it makes more sense for me to spend $2 to go here. Which just gets me 3 happiness. And then, because I passed, I get 4 income. Also, when I pass, I get 1 of my building monies back. So I get the $3 back. Then I get to go up 2, 1, 2.
Wait, you can cover up spaces on your tile?
What? No.
Don't we have the same board?
No. We don't have the same board. They're all different.
Ah.
The same. You play with the A side, so there's
Easy.
the same difficulty rating. I go up 4 on the prayer track. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gets me another monk. And I have money, and I guess the 3x3 one, I guess, makes me the most money if I do that. And then I do 2 happiness. And that's the... Oh, and then Conquistador track. I am winning the Conquistador track.
So you get 6 happiness.
So I get 6 happiness.
That's generated you, what, 15 points?
Yep. Because I've won every time. Because you're not competing.
Nope.
Okay, and then that's the game. So, we...
Ditch all the dice.
There is a... I vaguely remember there being a score sheet.
But we ditch everything on our boards, right?
Yeah. Do you choose... I guess there's no scorecard. Yeah, we don't need the die anymore. No? Okay. In-game scoring is really straightforward. So for every $3 that you have, you get 1 happiness. I have $7, so I get 2 happiness. So there's that. And then for every row or column that you have done on your player board, you get 1 point per citizen in them, and I actually only have 1 row or column done on mine, and I have 1 citizen in it, so I get 1 point for that.
Okay. I get 28.
Yep.
So I'll give 2 back and get a 30.
Yep. Because he finished his board.
Well, oh, no. There's 1 spot I did not finish, so I missed out on 2 points.
Jeez. Okay, that's 30 points. Okay. So,
Oh, Willie got Lenny a doll bed from IKEA.
nope. Then, the next one is rows of ships. So I have 2 completed rows, so that's 6 points.
I have none, so I get none.
Then we do...
Ooh, I have $3, so I get 1 money.
Yeah,
Do you spend the money? Or I
Yeah,
guess-
you spend the money. Okay, so then we get points from monk stuff. So, I get 4 points. Steve gets 2 points from that. And then final scoring.
Well, and then we lose points, right?
Well, but that's another monk category. Sorry, we did scholars. Now we do monks. So now, this one you calculate your points from this tile and subtract 2,
So,
and then calculate your points from that tile and subtract 2, and then calculate.
So I'm gonna lose 6 points. So I'll give back 11 and get, or no, I'll just give back 10 and get 4 back.
Okay, and then calculate your points. I only completed a 3x3, which gets me 4 points minus 2, so I get 2 points from that. That's easy for me.
Okay,
But
so I think
Steve
I had
gets a lot of points from
had
those.
2 columns that had both of the things, because this one didn't have a farm, and that has all the mountains. So that's 3 and 6.
Yeah.
So I get 6 points from that.
And then you have a 5x5, so it's 10 points. And then how many citizens do you have connecting to your
1,
town?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice.
So another 10 points.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay.
And we'll give these back. There's another 10.
Then you flip over all of your ship tiles, and you get the ship points, or you get the points denoted on the front of the ship tiles.
I'll give those.
Which is where I'm hoping I have enough points to beat his board. Like, legitimately. That's 10.
10, 14, 17.
Don't say you have 10. No. I have 10. Don't.
Okay, 17.
Oh, I got 31 points from
Nice.
those. Might do it. Hang on. It's 10. And then another 1.
That's another 10.
So that's that.
This is gonna be close, I think.
Yes.
Oh, I think you got it. Maybe.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Alright.
Oh, wow.
Oh god!
83.
76! Dang it! Oh, ignoring my board did it. Ignoring my board.
I think that was accidental because I didn't know you got points from filling out your board.
You know, well, it's not points for filling out your board. It's board for... It's
Points for
doing
complete.
the
Well, it's
thing.
points for completing rows and columns with colonists.
So, Santa Maria. I did better than my last game. That's something at least.
Really, it was all because I wanted to connect colonists to my town hall and then get the other bonus.
Oh, I know. You just did it. But it made sense.
I'm like, I don't care if I'm gonna get points. I'm gonna fill my board out.
That's my boy. That's Santa Maria. There you go. I hope. Well, we both played very different styles.
That I think I enjoyed that more than I was expecting going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. Steve didn't know. Yeah, Steve has like a slight compulsion when it comes to if you give him a board to fill. It's one of the reasons why we get along so well, because abstract tile games are like his tile placement jams are his jam, because like it's a board to fill. So like Sunny Days is just a game that Steve would play with any components of a game you give him anyway, and they just made it worth points. So they made it like an activity that is valid. So
yeah, when people have the complaint, this is an activity, not a game, I'm like, so
that's the best part. Yeah, that was.
Yep.
Well, and see, that's the funny thing, because, like, I heard at work today, somebody was like, that's not a game, it's a toy. And I was like, well, but the opposite of that is it's not a game, it's an activity. But, like, aren't all games toys? And aren't all games activities? And it's just, like, how far on the spectrum are you in regards to what kind of games you enjoy?
How much do you care about winning?
Yeah, well, are you in the mood for an activity, or are you in the mood for a toy? And like, where in there do you want to? I don't know. Anyway, I like Santa Maria. I'm really happy that we got it. There is a slight I don't know if this is a thing outside of America, but there is a slight group of people that are a little on the theme because it's colonization, and if you live in the Americas, so South America or North America, or Australia actually does some really awful things to its indigenous peoples, still to this day. So colonization is not like a great topic or conversation. This is a European company. They're Norwegian, and so they kind of just picked a theme that seemed fine for them. So I get that for them it's not that big of a deal. This is a very whitewashed game. The only mention of natives at all in this game are up here, which are like the one-time bonuses.
And they're not even people on the board. They're in TPs.
Yeah, this is a whole nother thing, because the Santa Maria didn't land where there are TPs anyway. Yeah. Otherwise, like, you're not, it's an abstraction. There's not, like, the Conquistador aren't doing anything, like, super harsh. It's track. The implications of what that track means and how they get gold is not great.
Yeah, especially because they get gold from going up it.
But there's no mention of that in the game itself. It's one of those things where, like, this game could very easily be another theme. So yeah, the theme is not insanely offensive to me. The way that they manage it, like, in general, the theme of colonization is not great. But they could have managed it so much worse to make it way more offensive. And the way that they handled it was to basically kind of ignore it. But they did include the Swords and Gods of Santa Maria, a historical background note. So it talks about the history of it, and it's a very
Were there only 3 of these tiles?
Yeah, there's only 3. They're limited, yeah. Basically, it's a history written from this perspective of a European, which makes sense because the company is European. The perspective of this history write-up is not from somebody in the Americas, which I think would focus a little bit more on the implications of things that happened. This focuses more on the colonies and the conquistadors and how they got rich, or how they didn't get rich, rather. So, yeah. It talks about the fall of the Incan Empire and, like, all this other awesome, or awful, rather, stuff and things like that. So, yeah. It's interesting. I have played in seed games that treat themes much worse than this one. Yeah. If you are somebody that is highly offended by things, you could be offended by things in this game, but I think it would be mostly how the game ignores and doesn't treat things. Because it's just kind of a very whitewashed European theme on colonization. Which, coming from a European company, makes sense that they would make that. So there's that. It's like when American companies make games about killing Nazis. Those don't sell in Germany. Because basically everybody in Germany their family was very, very, very affected by that war in a much more direct fashion.
Well, there's
than
still
Americans.
there's still like
So
historical wargaming, but I think there's less of the like cartoonized.
and it's
Americanized,
not usually World War
rah-rah.
II. World War II games do not sell in Germany. I was having a conversation with this with a publisher. They had a lot of trouble with like Days of Wonders, Memoir 44 in Germany. Like they just can't sell it there, which makes sense, right?
I didn't know that, but yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Um,
Do you want to just mix all these?
yeah, that's what I did last time. Oh no! Yeah, no, the special ship ones I put in the. I put that in the. There was one that was like starting tiles. That had this and the special expansion tiles. And these tiles.
Everything is wrong forever.
Everything is wrong forever. What have you done? This one is big going.
Many, many things.
Yeah. So, yeah. Hey Ruth. Ah. Yeah. It's a niche hobby now. Yeah, it's becoming a thing. But
I think it's probably and there's like a lot of like model building stuff. I imagine it's more of
there's
the
so
like
much water. Yeah, it's more from the
I think it's probably more from the historical side than like the mass market. Let's put a game in the Target equivalent about
yeah.
World War II.
Yeah, so it's a little different. But you know what the thing with this game is that with this game in particular, so Arpita Games did
Aporta.
Aporta Games did Automania, which we love. But it just didn't get wide distribution in America, and I think that's because they decided to go direct. They didn't team up with a U.S. publisher to do a U.S.-based or a North American-based print run. And so I don't know if... I know a couple U.S. publishers that really liked this game that were probably going to look to try and do a North American printing partnership for this game, potentially. I don't know if this company does that because historically they haven't. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this does in the North American markets. I really like it. I think it's really good. I think with Automania, the art kind of turned people off. They didn't think it was as brainy as it was, but it's just as brainy as this game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is like a mid to heavyweight game. Like this would be the game that I would play with people that were like solidly in the light to midweight category, and I wanted to work them up to playing something like Caverna or Agricola or Feast for Odin or The Colonists. Like I would use this as a game to like step them up into those categories.
Yeah, especially compared to games that are a little more sandboxy and you have lots and lots of options. I know Altiplano isn't super heavy, but like when you're very first doing it, you're like, oh goodness, what should I do? And this one, it's like, pick a die, activate one of your rows or columns, and you can just kind of see that, oh, I'll put more tiles down, I'll get more actions.
And the iconography is really straightforward, and the art is a little cartoony, which turns off some heavy core Euro gamers, which is what the problem was with Automania. Automania Oslo came out the year after Kanban, and people were still processing Kanban. Like, legitimate, like, people were still processing Kanban, and Kanban was a game that they had, and they had played once, or they had picked it up, and they hadn't conquered playing it yet, and so they were like, why buy another game about this thing? And also, this one's cartoony, and so it's not as great, and it's not as serious, and it's not as hardcore, which is total BS. Like, Automania is just as brainy, plays in, like, half the time, well, maybe not just as brainy, but it's an enjoyable experience, plays in about half the time, and there's implications in that game, so... Yeah, Automania is awesome. This is very true.
Yep, we like it a lot. And
we do.
I would
realized...
I think I don't know if I like this as much as Automania because of how like smooth Automania
is so smooth.
But no, I like this a lot. It feels a really similar weight, and I didn't like nothing really trips me up playing it.
But I think because it
Other than
looks...
forgetting a couple rules.
The way it looks and the components that this has makes me feel that people will be more keen on picking this up because this does look like a more interesting and an in-depth Euro than Automania does. And that just comes down to components, I feel. Because, like, I agree with Steve. I think they're the same weight and same enjoyment scale.
Mm-hmm.
And they're completely different, by the way. Like, entirely different types of games. Just similar weight class. So, yeah.
Yep.
Yay! Also, Ruth is watching at work, which I love. That's part of the reason we did this whole stream during the day.
Do you think we can get away with doing another one before we do dog walks and dinner?
I thought we were gonna walk dogs now and then do a stream
Yeah. Well, I was saying, I wonder if we could get away with doing another game.
before dog walks.
Yeah.
No, I have one game left in me, and then I'm done.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if we do our game before dog walks.
I think that I want to do dog walk first because it's just gonna get colder. Like, the sun has gone down. It's only 5 o'clock. The sun is gone and it is cold. Echo, what's the weather? Echo, what's the weather?
Right now in Portland, it's 47 degrees with showers. Throughout the night, you can expect more of the same, with a low of 47 degrees.
So it's as cold as it's gonna get, I guess. And the rain will be rain.
Yeah, I was thinking we could maybe do Indian summer.
Yeah, no, I plan to do Indian
Yeah.
summer. I just wanted to walk the dogs first. And then do Indian summer.
Okay. I was thinking we could do it.
Do you want to do Indian summer first?
I was thinking we could do Indian summer
Okay,
first.
we can do Indian summer first. That's fine. Okay,
And then we walk them, we feed them, we go eat.
that makes more sense, I guess. Okay, anyway, sorry. Thank you for watching this stream of Santa Maria from...
Aporta Games.
Aporta Games. I can't pronounce things. And designed by some people who are great, whose names are Christian and...
Christian A. Ostby and Eilif Svensson.
Yeah,
With art by-
Svensson.
Art by Gjermund Bone?
Norwegian company, yay! Norway, sorry, Norway, which is Norwegian, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. But thank you for tuning in and watching. If you're watching live, we are going to do one more stream tonight. Yay! We're going to play Indian Summer. If you're not watching live, you should come and hang out and watch live sometime. If you would like to try and watch live, I know we stream at kind of later times, but sometimes we do one-offs like this. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to make sure you get notifications when we go live. So there's that. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in and watching. And if you're watching live, we are going to stop the stream, fill up our beverages of choice, stretch a little bit, and then we'll come back with Indian Summer, which is the new Uwe Rosenberg. This is part 2 in the Cottage Garden series. And it is bursting with foliage tiles. So yes, this one was 3rd place in the poll that I did on Twitter for 5 minutes, but Steve wants to play it, and so he gets last say.
I may have broken the tie.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be back in like 5 minutes to play Indian Summer after I do some social media and some stretching and some updating.
Yep.
So if you would like to watch Indian Summer, all you have to do is stay exactly where you are. So you don't need to stop the stream or refresh or anything. If you just hang out in this chat, hang out on this page, when we go live again, it will just come back up for you, and it'll be great, and it'll be amazing, and we'll be good to go. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Otherwise, and we'll be back.
Yep.
Goodbye.
All right. See y'all. Yeah, and we're definitely gonna stretch.
Yeah, stretch between games. Always get up and move around and stretch between games. All right, we'll be back.